How we doing, everybody?
Great.
Good. I like that. I like that. Welcome once again, Capital City Showcase. Great talented artists here for this evening. I'm very excited to present them to you. I'm happy to have them here. I'm just really excited to be here. You guys excited for a good show tonight?
Yeah.
As much out of you early as I can. You know, it's been a big week. I feel like something big happened this week. Something really big. Something of international significance happened this week, but I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah! Osama bin Laden was killed. That is right. Osama bin Laden was killed last week by United States forces. United States Navy SEALs infiltrated his position in his complex in Pakistan, and I'm not surprised one bit. My father was a Navy SEAL, and I have to tell you one thing. I can tell you this: if a Navy SEAL wants to find you, they will. Oh, Dad's never gonna find me here. That is correct. A lot of celebrations going on, a lot of emotions. Obviously, a lot of emotions going on, especially at Ground Zero, right here in DC, right in front of the White House. A lot of kind of impromptu celebrations right there in front, and it gave the security and the DC police a lot of good practice for the inevitable riots next month when the Capitals win the Stanley Cup. Wait a minute. That's not gonna happen, because they shat the bed again. For those of you who haven't been following, Washington Capitals lost 4-0, were swept by the Tampa Bay Lightning this past week. A lot of sadness, a lot of distraught people and fans, a lot of people asking why. I'm not sure what Ted Leonsis is going to do. They interviewed him this week, and he said his first course of action is to host the National Pornography Convention. Bring it from Vegas, move it to here. People were a little bit perplexed. They asked him why he would do such a thing and what that has to do with the Capitals, and he said, I want at least one thing in DC that chokes more than they do. Can't wait for that to come by. What else has been happening in the DMV recently? Anyone know who here has been following the Sullivan Brown case? Anybody? All right, well, I'm going to have to do some explaining. Sullivan Brown, he was an aide to Vince Gray, our mayor, Vince Gray. And there was a big scandal that's kind of going on right now where Sullivan Brown, he was promised a high position in Gray's administration and got a lot of money and cash incentives to continue trashing Adrian Fenty last year during the mayoral campaign. Now, the DC City Council is trying to subpoena him and get him to testify so they can kind of straighten things out, and he is refusing to take it. They're trying to give it to him, he won't take it, they're trying to subpoena him and just saying, fuck it, I'm not showing up. So what they've done, in an effort to do that and try to get him into court, they've actually worked with local McDonald's restaurants, and in lieu of the Monopoly game, they're actually doing it all the DC McDonald's is going to be subpoena Sullivan Brown. If you see him, give him a subpoena. If it sticks to him, you get a free Sea-Doo jet ski and an Egg McMuffin. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. What else has been going on in DC politics recently? Oh, big news this week about the wards. Ward 6, there's going to be a vote, the census-mandated vote, mind you, about potentially redrawing the wards in a couple areas, particularly Ward 6. Now, not a whole lot of differences happen when you change wards, but the big, major difference is that your representation changes. Now, Ward 6, their representative is Tommy Wells. A lot of people like Tommy Wells, he's very popular. And if sections of Ward 6 go to Ward 8, then the representation will change, and those people will be represented by none other than Mayor for Life, Marion Barry. And that's causing a bit of a stir. Surprise, surprise. A lot of people are concerned. They think that Mayor Barry's presence might deter some of the development that's been going on in the areas. And the drug dealers in Ward 6 are really struggling to keep up the supply. Both parties very much concerned about that. In DC, been kind of also international style news, a lot less dramatic, of course. Prince Charles, on the heels of the royal wedding, visited this week. I don't know if you guys saw about that. You'll get the show. So he was here talking about the agriculture and environmental. He had a speech called "The Future of Food" that he gave at Georgetown University. Talked about the future of agriculture, how we're going to protect our agriculture and grow going forward in the future. But it was kind of odd. At the very end of the speech, took kind of a negative turn and said, "You know what? I don't know why we're talking about the future. That old bat's never going to die, and I'm never going to." So, fuck yourselves. That's kind of how it ended that one. And finally, this evening, more census information. Seems to be the theme of the evening. Census showed that a lot of the boom in population in the District of Columbia of the past 10 years has been the 20 to 30 age group. More people in their 20s and 30s are moving back into the district. They were interviewing some, trying to get a beat on why this was happening. There was three major reasons why they're moving back into the district. One was all the new development, a lot of development going on in a lot of different areas like H Street, Columbia Heights. They said there's a vibrant arts culture, a lot of things going on. Thank you. And they said 30 years after the major boom, the crack is still absolutely out of this world. Doesn't get better than that. That's enough of me, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for your first act?